Hello, greatness. You are welcome and tuned into Heirs of God TV, perfecting saints to become like Christ. Stay tuned for another inspiring episode from your host, and now let's welcome Dr. Vincent Oppong.
Hello, mighty one. I believe you are doing excellent. You are doing great because greatness is within you. In the last lesson, we were pushed to our extreme. If you followed and your heart was fully engaged, I know that something shifted within you. We want to take it from there in that same mood, in that same posture. Lesson number 4, it says, listen. Let's go on from the book Wealth. Listen and ponder. Are you not seeking happiness, peace, health, love, the fullness of life here on earth? So this question is coming because of how we ended the last one. So let me kind of give you the synopsis of the last part, right? If you missed it, I encourage you to go back and listen to the last lesson. We were talking about knowing, right? And he said, in short, we are encouraged to enter into the kingdom of God. And he posed a question that somebody will say, this is all foolishness. Who can enter into the kingdom of God here on earth? And he goes on, so let me read that part. He said, even if you could, you would have to be shown of what practical value such an attainment was to one in business, with a family and all the associations and the responsibilities of large and varied interests. So he says, let us see if it is not possible to find that kingdom and to enter it right here on earth, right? So that was how we ended. And he says, listen and ponder. Are you not seeking happiness, peace, health, love, and fullness of life here on earth? In other words, that is what we are all seeking, right? So if we are seeking it and it is in the kingdom, then why do we say we cannot enter into the kingdom of God here on earth? Because that is what the kingdom of God promises, right? So let's go on from there. He said, think you will find them in the things and the practices of the world? Have you not learned the futility of that already? Do you think you can be truly rich and truly happy when millions of your brothers are in poverty and misery? No, my child. Not until you have risen above all the illusions of this world of yours, have had your sight cleared by misery and suffering, have felt the poverty of love, have hungered for the true bread of life, and have finally gotten a taste of it through forgetting yourself and serving your brothers with my righteousness as the guiding influence of your life. Can you ever find true happiness, find that peace, that harmony, that true love that your soul craves? But when you have found that, then you have indeed entered into my kingdom. I am come to you now to help you find that kingdom, to make you aware of my presence. That's something deep down in your heart that yearns for the highest, for perfect expressions, that craves for the true riches of life, which now you know all the money in the world cannot supply. I, God, within you, I'm speaking straight from out of the depths of your heart. From my kingdom there, sweeping aside all your accumulation of worldly ideas, beliefs, and opinions, and I'm talking directly to your soul's consciousness. For the time is come when you must awake to your divine mission, to the real purpose of your coming into this world, into this life, into this personality, into the possession of these qualities, this ability which entitled you to be the custodian of the wealth I have given you, but only for such a purpose. The time is come for you to know this, to know me, that within you, which gave you this desire for wealth, which gave you the power to acquire it, which inspired and impelled and guided your every effort to attain it, and finally, which now gives you the desire to use some of it in my service. Can you not see that something is I? Your own true self, yes, that God within you, the only God you will ever know, the God who is not only dwelling and working thus in the kingdom within you, but within your every brother, be he high or low, rich or poor, wise or ignorant, the God who is gradually evolving your human personalities with their immortal bodies, minds, and intellect, so that he can eventually through you express all of his divine qualities, even as it is in heaven. So I have been evolving and unfolding you so that I can find perfect expression through you, just as I evolved the rose, first the bud shoot and then the bud. I'm finally unfolding its petals so that through it I can show forth some of my perfect fragrance and beauty. But you, I have chosen to be a conscious worker and expresser with me. I have chosen you to be the means by which I am going to bring great joy and happiness into this world of sorrow, discouragement, discontent, and misery. I have chosen you to be the avenue through which I am going to pour many blessings into the hearts and lives of thousands of your brothers. Would you like to work thus with me, my son? Would you not like to be such an avenue to participate in this joy and happiness, to become a partner with me in this distribution? With me, yes, your true self. Think and think what it would mean. Is it possible? Could you really be a participator? You ask. Yes, and all you need to do is to turn within to me with perfect faith and trust, and let me show you the way. All it needs is for you to be conscious of me, abiding thus in your heart, inspiring your every thought, word, and act, no longer listening to self-will and self-interest, but only to me, your higher self, as I tell you of my plans and open up to you the wonderful visions of what I have in store for you, if you faithfully follow my instructions. My son, if you only could know the glory that awaits compliance with this longing surging in your heart, then indeed would you be in heaven right here on earth, and such joy and peace and rest would be yours, that your very soul, even now at the thought of it, almost burst its bounds in its yearning, and that it may be. He said, then would life be a continual song of gladness, for the sun of my love would shine continuously from out of your heart, lighting and blessing you all along the way. Then would we joyfully start out each day to our business or task, be it whatever it may, you letting me do the leading, and you waiting upon me every word, resting and trusting absolutely in my wisdom and my judgment, knowing that the thing we do will always be just the right thing, and that all that we do will bring success no matter what we undertake. How would you like to form such a partnership, my son? Would that not be better than spending most of your time worrying about business or investment or what to do with surplus income or profits in order to get the most returns for them? Fearing continually when approached by friends or acquaintances that they are trying to interest you in some favorite scheme or in some unwise speculation or some craftily conceived plan to relieve you of some of your money? Yes, if you would but enter into partnership with me, letting me be the elder partner, throwing all responsibilities upon me, then indeed would you be relieved of all this, and you would find instead of cares and burdens and problems now so exacting, they leave you not one moment's peace of mind that all this has been lifted from you forever, and life has become one glad round of happy days, filled to the brim with soul satisfying experiences, because wholly devoted to making others happy. And that brings us to the end of lesson number 4. I'll see you in lesson number 5. I am, you are not. I like it. I am, you are not. I'll see you there. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And I'll see you in the next episode. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
You've been listening to Heirs of God TV, perfecting saints to become like Christ. Thanks for tuning in, and please don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on becoming all you were born to be. See you in the next episode.